ourselves?
Sure.
Okay, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Melissa.
Okay, so before we get started and tell you what we're actually teaching today, we're going to give you a chance to guess what we're teaching. So we're going to give you just like a basic summary of what our book is about. So it starts off with this young boy, and he's going on this kind of journey. And through the journey, he comes to a lot of different conclusions and actually finds out more than he intended to at the beginning of the journey. So, with that little brief tidbit, does anyone have any guesses what it might be? Any books that you've ever read, young adult literature?
Kelly.
Catcher in the Rye.
Good guess.
That's a really good guess, and it does actually follow that plot. Anybody else? Chelsea knows the answer, so I'm not going to go on her. Anyone else? Okay. Melissa, do you want to tell me what it is?
Well, the book we've actually chosen to cover today is extremely loud and incredibly close. As we've learned in the College of Education, it's really important to embrace history and keep up with current events in the classroom. I don't know if any of you have read this book or seen the movie, but it's about a young boy named Oscar Schell. He's 9 years old. He's on the autism spectrum, and on the day of September 11th, he lost his father. His father went to a meeting in the towers, and this book is about him going on a journey to find clues about his father, what he thought his father was leaving for him. Oscar found a key a year after the accident in his father's closet, and he set off on a journey throughout New York City to see what the key unlocked. And through this journey, he found more out about himself and his family and his relationship with his mother than he ever could have expected.
Okay, so do you want to come and turn the screen on? Okay, so we just want to tell you all a little bit about the author. This is actually the second book that the author has written. And through this, he actually, and I'm going to show you a clip in a second, through this book, he actually didn't start with the characters. You usually think, oh, I'm going to write this book, so I'm going to start the characters right now. But what he did was he was writing his first book, and on the side, he kind of created this character, and it really intrigued him. And so in his spare time, he kept going back to this character, and he kept writing more and finding out, adding more to his history and just more characteristic stuff. So through that, he actually started this book. So I thought that was pretty interesting that the author started the character first, figured out who the character was, and then created a book based off of that. I'm going to give you just a little bit of information about this clip. So we follow Oscar through his life and through this tragedy. And this clip shows a lot of quirks that he's had about him. He has a lot of things that he's finicky about, and one of them is public transportation. Through trying to follow a map that his dad has left behind, then he's found this old man, and they're following clues to try to find kind of a treasure at the end. So this is right in the middle of that. Now I want you to pay attention because we're going to talk about the film techniques that are used after the clip is over. So pay attention to what you see that the filmmaker could have thrown in there.
It's also important for your understanding of this clip. The old man does not speak. He can't speak, so he writes everything down, and that's how they communicate.
Kelly, could you turn the lights down? Thank you.
You have to raise the sound on the box on the top right where the volume is.
This one?
Yeah, on that box. Put it all the way up to 100%.
Don't take the train. It's not safe.
Alright, that's not quite coming out. Just give us 1 second.